Ah, you woke up. Yeah, that was a good place to leave him. Not in the shade. Just find the sunniest place to lay him out directly on the sand. Just bake him. That's a good idea. Hello, this is Yahweasel. This is Legend of Sword and Fairy 5 Prequel, and in the last episode, we discovered how fast travel works in this game. Well, no, we kind of didn't. We discovered that the characters have discovered how fast travel works in this game. We haven't actually interacted with fast travel ourselves. Anyway, Ling Yin says, Uncle Cao.
回来了.
Wait, Uncle? This is your uncle. Okay, you do you, Uncle. Welcome back. Okay, so this is the title, translation, culture, blah, blah, blah. More senior than her master. Illusion Queen in chat says, Shishu literally means sect uncle. It's someone who's of the same seniority as your Shifu. So, right, it's uncle in the way that they were calling, like, you know, brother for the people in the same clan and that kind of thing. That's yes. That was yes. That was sure. Wait, why would you say yes to welcome back? Was that yes? Have I gone insane? Wait, what? That must have been something else. I misheard. Translator agrees. It was yes.
师伯，这一次我和师兄下山遇到了一些事情。
Oh, this is her! Oh, this is her! Oh, I've given you the wrong voice. I should have recognized your crazy hair. Uncle, I encountered some accident when I left the mountain with brother.
详情太过复杂，请师伯看这封信。
The details are very complicated. Please read this letter so that we don't have to make DC translate more.
Oh?
There was no letter there. You just waved your arms at her. Oh, this handwriting is from...
你们在山下遇见他了。
You met him outside the mountain? That was clearly,
我来看看。
Let me take a look.
原来如此，折剑山庄发生过这样的事。
That's what happened. The Broken Sword Manor had such an event.
师伯，真的不要紧吗？
Uncle, is it fine?
不必担心，他既然有余暇写信告知，说明此事还在他掌控之内。
My translation of their voice is so good. Don't worry, he still has time to write letters informing us. That means the events are still under his control.
下山辛苦你们了，先去歇息吧。
I just like to point out the incredible amount of fabric not actually touching her skin in this outfit. She's got a cape, she's got like the giant sleeves that are sort of the style of the era of China of this game. Whatever these weird shoulder things are. There's so much fabric that's just sort of there. You had a demanding trip. Take a rest.
是，师伯，那弟子先行告退。
Yes, Uncle. The apprentice... Oh, the apprentice is her. The apprentice will exit now.
看来，那次地震造成的影响，比我们想象的还要大。
This is how I stand when I'm alone and just being comfortable. It's so comfortable to stand with both of my arms slightly in the air and on opposite sides of my body. It seems that the effect of that earthquake had more impact than we imagined.
还有信里面提到的这个年轻人，
And the young man mentioned in the letter. ... Let me just immediately flip my arms out again. I'll keep an eye out. ... Are we there, or... Oh, we're dead. I know that one. That's cough, 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 cough. Oh, we're in a giant pile of garbage. Almost choked to death. Dun dun dun. His face is entirely buried in the sand. He's dead. Grossmouth, are you okay? Did the emergency junior mint survive?
还有气。
Still breathing. You are barely still breathing. Oh, everybody else is fine. See everybody.
Sister, are you okay?
哦，我没事。
I'm fine. Oh, dramatic music shift.
难道是沙漠？
This? Why did I take your voice?
This. Is this the desert?
You've clearly never been in a desert before. Why doesn't he wake up? He's dead. He's dead. He's deceased. Don't be confused by the breathing. He's dead. How is he?
看样子应该没有大碍。
He is dead. He is deceased. Looks like he's fine. Yeah, it does. He couldn't be more fine right now. I crushed my emergency junior mints. My head is spinning.
是不是撞到什么地方了？
Did you hit your head somewhere? Or did you hit it on something?
看看是否会有什么疼痛。
Move your head slowly and feel if there's any pain. No, I won't do that.
没有。
There isn't. Or,
那就好。
yeah, there isn't.
大概只是摔下来的时候气血上冲，所以才会一时头昏。
I was slightly being amused to myself because Mayo could also mean no in some circumstance. So, as if he's just refusing to check for any injuries. But that is a multi-language pun, so that's fine. Probably just blood rushing to your head when you were falling. Falling?
没事就好。这家伙本来就只有脑袋好使点儿，摔傻了可就完了。
I'm going to take notice of the fact that that platform, that dais that we were on, doesn't seem to exist anymore. So, if maybe we got to use it to fast travel once. It's good that he's fine. His brain is this fellow's only advantage. If he turns stupid, he'll be hopeless. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
刚才云中的到底是什么？
What was that in the cloud? It was a dragon. We all saw it. It was a Chinese dragon.
那个紫色的东西在云里穿来穿去的，个子可大了。
I saw that. Whoa! I saw that purple thing weaving in the clouds. It's huge. Whoa there. That might have partially been your imagination. Da 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 da. Okay.
载有鲲鹏、八蛇之类异兽，体型巨硕无比。我们遇见的或许就是其中之一。哎，可惜刚才没看清楚。
I remember in Mountain Ocean Records, which I'm assuming is the title of a book, there are giant flying fish, giant pythons, and such. If you know what I mean. Maybe that's one of those strange monsters. It's a pity that I didn't take a closer look. Yeah, it's too bad you can't read.
我们所乘的那方巨石，也不知是何来历。据传，武陵地脉汇集于盘古之心，聚天地之灵气，成悬空之山。不知和这浮石可有什么关系？
And the giant rock we rode here, we don't know where it came from. Legend says the 5 elements concentrate at the heart of Pangu. It combines spirit power from earth and heaven and makes floating mountains. Not sure if it has to do with this floating rock. No, probably not. It's just our insanity.
不过看来他的脑袋是真没什么事儿了。
You're showing off your weird knowledge again. But it seems his head is fine.
各位，有麻烦了。我看了下四周，咱们大概是掉在沙漠里了。
Everyone, we're in trouble. I looked around. We probably fell into the desert.
沙漠。
Desert?
四周都是沙海，不见人烟。
Yeah, you could like look around and see all of the sand and the heat and the no rain.
We are surrounded by a sea of sand. No sign of villages.
Is it the absence of villages that makes for a desert? No.
糟糕，在沙漠之中，如果没有足够的水，恐怕
How will we ever know where to go when there's nothing but a clear line of sight for miles? If we don't have enough water in the desert, maybe
身陷如此
Yeah, we'll probably die. No big deal.
We are stuck in such a disadvantage because of your bluntness.
对不起啊，
Yeah, she did just sort
说
of
了一下。
go all touchy-touchy on a random thing we didn't understand. Sorry, I just felt it was natural to touch it.
If you know what I mean.
这是
Oh,
先
sorry.
加考虑。此时道歉有什么用？
You didn't put thought into your action. Now it's useless to apologize.
我都承认是我错了，你还想怎么样？
I admitted my mistake. What else do you want?
皇甫兄，
Illusion Queen in chat points out it's also useless to argue about it. Yeah, good point.
现在的状况实在没人能够预料得到。
Brother Huangfu, we can't just blame Miss Xia. Who would have thought we would run into such a mysterious event? We haven't seen Xie in a long time. Wonder what he's up to. Other than being tracked by the sword surfers.
What you say is reasonable.
Let's just stand in a circle in our extremely heavy clothes in the middle of the desert. That's the thing to do. I'm really trying to decide how appropriately dressed they are for the desert, because there's this there's this assumption of, like, you should wear less because it's hot, but that's not correct. Like, if it's humid, you should wear less, but if it's dry heat, you should block the sun from getting to your skin. And if all of this is silk, then it might also trap in heat? I don't know.
If I were more careful, I should have warned you guys, and maybe we could have avoided this.
What are you what?
我有责任，全因你这话，我收回。
I'm partially responsible too if I managed to stretch circumstances enough to just invent some something to be responsible for. I take back what I said about it's all because of you.
啊，我
I
不过，遇到未知事物，本应小心谨慎，可你却草率触动机关，因此，此事仍是你的责任最大。
However, when we see unknown objects, we should always be extra careful. But you just went ahead and touched the mechanism.
if you know what I mean.
Therefore, you should have the most responsibility. You get to die first.
似乎对他有些过分纵容。
When we eat her, when we're forced to use cannibalism, we'll eat her first.
Agreed.
Agreed.
And you seem to be tolerating her too much. This will spoil her, and she will have no remorse.
You!
好好，我罪该万死，行了吧？
Fine, I'm guilty and I should be dead. Are you happy?
皇甫少爷，
Wow, I have never seen it do that before with the text. Oh, that was just his name. Or, yeah, his name and title. Huangfu, young lord!
好了，现在说这些也没用，我们还是想想。
I'll tell you what, the best thing to do is stand around talking in the middle of the desert and make no attempt to rectify the situation at all.
多久？
Okay, it's useless to talk about this. Let's think about how to get out of here. Our food and water fell to nowhere. We will not last long like this.
Again, eat her. She's the first to eat.
掉下来时，我看到西北的远方好像有些建筑，我们过去看看，说不定那里有水和食物。
During the fall, I saw some buildings to the northwest. Maybe there's food and water there. You think you could have mentioned this, like, quite a while ago?
现在只能这样了。
That's the only option.
Well, she's just gonna leave. Bye.
姑娘，慢点儿，等等我们。
Don't go wandering into the desert. How will we eat you? Monsieur, slow down. Wait for us. Oh, giant hands.
你喊是没用的，我看你还是跟紧点儿，免得他走丢了。
Sister Xia is in the middle of her anger. You can't just stop her. Just follow her and make sure we don't lose her.
哦，
Huh. I'm almost positive that was just an onomatopoeia. Yeah, running in the desert. That's good. Don't save your energy at all.
Let's go too.
Okay, you can stay behind, Huangfu. Bye.
有什么 气啊，难道我说的不对吗？
Angry of
Oh, that's not your voice.
Angry about what? Is anything I said wrong?
Yeah, people, it's all just about logic, you frickin' Vulcan. Let's go ahead and save. We are 15.3% through this video game. Boy, it all looked so open a second ago, and yet now, again, with the clear artifacts of human civilization that we just don't seem to care about when we're searching for human civilization. Yeah, it's not important that this looks like the spire of a building from a ruined city. That can't be important. Anyway, now we're absolutely, like, railroaded down this path when it seemed so open just a moment ago. Is this... Well, we got 3 minutes of... 3 minutes. We got 30 seconds of gameplay, so time for another cutscene. Boy, Xiao sure looks like he's already having trouble after we walked for 30 seconds.
Oasis.
是绿洲，
It's an oasis.
Ooh, I'm not seeing any actual water, just a little bit of greenery, but it must be from somewhere.
There's a resting spot. Let's hurry up.
Yeah, we've been walking for 30 seconds. Whoo-wee!
Finally, after 30 seconds, we can take it easy.
But it might be another 30-second walk to get there. Will you even survive?
有水了，
Oasis? There's water?
我们快点！
Let's hurry up! But my arm hurts from the no water. God, you can't make me walk for 30 seconds. Yes, I understand the fact that it's supposed to be after we walked for a bit that it got back to the cutscene. It just made it feel like we, you know, just walked for 30 seconds and then we're here. Crowsmouth, what's wrong? Yep, he's dead this time. Weakest pro tag, says Illusion Queen in chat.
是吗？那家伙被赶出折剑山庄了。
I'm gonna have to find wherever he's managed to get lost and then accidentally rescue him when I'm trying to kill him. That's how much I hate him. Yes, he's been kicked out.
那家伙也有今天。
He got what he deserved. Now, I'm not that familiar with the social mores of the time or place, but I don't think that sitting in bed in your boots is considered acceptable in virtually any society ever. Oh, well, time to die.
大师兄，你好好休息。蜀山道长说你得静养一段时间，我先出去了。
I mean, Zhang may be a demon, but he would never sit in a bed with his boots on. Never. Big brother, take a good rest. The Taoist masters from Shu Mountain say you need to rest for some period of time. With your shoes off.
静养，我可是兴奋的静不下来呀、
Rest? I'm so happy that I can't stay still at all.
只可惜我没看见你丧家犬一样。
I'm so happy that I can't stay still at all. I can't stay still at all. Jiangcheng, it's a pity that I didn't see your face when you were like a dog losing its home. Kicking you out is such light punishment. Whereas me freezing into a statue, that's severe punishment. Hey, it's Satan again. What's up?
不如帮我令他陷入更加绝望的境地吧。
If you hate him so much, why don't you help me get him into a more desperate situation? It's me. Oh, that's right.
动不了了，混蛋！你到底是谁？想干什么？
Well, you sure fought back against that. I can really see you struggling. I can't move. Not that I moved before, and I showed no ability to move any muscle in my body whatsoever. Actually, nothing's changed. Bastard! Who are you? What do you want?
你马上就知道了。
Oh, well, now he can move.
放心吧，你的愿望会实现。江城会众叛亲离，这个人世上再也不会有他。
So you're talking to a corpse now? I mean, I know you're evil, but that's just strange.
皇甫一鸣，
So you're trying to encourage him to go all demon by making him have nothing else to do. Got it. Did you impregnate Huangfu's father? Up, back into the magic disc. Well, now you've done a murder. Big brother, I'm just gonna point out, did this character ever get a name? This character was rather plot important, but everybody seems to call him Big Brother. I guess at some point it must have given him a name, like as the title. Okay, thank you. Oh, yeah. Okay, yep, that one. He's dead now. And there's a scrap of fabric on the bed between his legs. What are you calling?
Oh, now you're dead.
The voice acting and the animation didn't quite match up there. Someone help! Oh, well, we found a... I guess I wouldn't quite call it a village, but a something. We found some yurts. Need junior mints.
你醒了？
Ah, you woke up. Yeah, that was a good place to leave him. Not in the shade. Just find the sunniest place to lay him out directly on the sand. Just bake him. That's a good idea.
怎么了？
Where is this? What happened to me? Well, you exerted yourself for 30 seconds, so you almost died. This is an oasis.
昨天你走着走着，突然就昏过去了。
Remember? You fainted yesterday while walking. 30 seconds. All these dramatic camera pans. Who are you? Who are you? Brother Xiahou, how are you feeling now, you useless sack of crap?
头还有些晕。
My head is still dizzy.
你不舒服的话就早说嘛，那么一下子倒下，都快把我。
That's probably because we left you in the direct sunlight instead of letting you get any shade or water or anything else you would need to recover. You should say you're not feeling very well next time. When you fell, I was very scared. It's a relief that you just had a heat stroke. Oh, I'm never feeling well. I'm basically on the edge of death at all
平
times.
时不常出门，拖累你们了。
Miss Xia, I'm very sorry. I don't go out very often. I'm a burden. Yup, you are.
也谈不上什么拖。
You gonna pay me or what?
是江小哥把你背过来的。
Don't say that, just because it's true. Thank Brother Zhang for carrying you here.
多谢江兄。
Thank you, Brother Zhang.
这算不了什么。
I literally did nothing. She carried you. She's just being honest. It's not much. If it weren't for those two over there, you could still be unconscious. You mean person we know and... Oh, wait! Oh, there's someone behind person we know. There's a third person. Must be this person and that person. Oh, there's even a... Well, okay, we know her. These two. Oh, they're nomadic women. I don't know. Why did I even say that? Of course, like, no, they're those nomads that somehow reproduce asexually with only men. Go there to pay your gratitude. Oh. Xia leaves them by, I guess. It's just gonna be everybody leaves the team except for Xiahou, right? Jiangcheng. Mu. Huangfu. Yep. It is just Mr. Protag now. Well, what I should do is thank them. What I'm going to do is go die in the desert. Everything went fine last time, so here I go. Oh. It's hard to recognize directions in the desert. Don't go alone. Yeah, there's other problems, such as the fact that the last time you spent 30 seconds in the desert, you got heat stroke. But sure, that's the real issue. Hi. Oh, well, again, we got 10 seconds of actual gameplay, so let's have another cutscene.
Big young lord feeling better?
好多了，多谢木姑娘关心。
Much better. Thanks for asking.
这次若能顺利回到中原，一定要多多练武，不为别的，哪怕只是强身健体也好。
This isn't a woman. Looking at them from afar, I was 1000% convinced that they were both women. This isn't... Oops. I'm sorry, mister.
If we can successfully return to the middle plane this time, you should practice martial arts more to get healthier, or just generally be less useless.
皇甫兄所言甚是，不过有你们在，我也没什么可怕的了。
You are right, but with you guys, I have nothing to fear, so I'll just turn into a fat slob.
只仰赖他人，孤身一人时，你要如何？
If you depend on others too much, what are you gonna do when you're alone?
Die? I'll die. I think I'll die when I'm alone. Then I'll come up with new strategies then.
Huh.
对了，这两位是
These two are... trying to decide if there's a cultural reason why he wouldn't just introduce himself to them, but ask such a bizarre question.
这位是蜀山的凌波道长，另一位是龙明。
Can they not talk? Or do they not speak the language? If these two start voice acting in Mongolian, I'm gonna be, pretty impressed. This is Master Lingbo from Shu Mountain, and this is sorry, Master Ling. Okay, this must be Master Lingbo. Okay, I did a sexist there and assumed that the master was a man, and then I was like, this is Mr. Long. Okay, no, this is Master Lingbo from Shu Mountain, and this is Mr. Longming, Dragon Shadow.
凌波道长精通医术，就是他给你服了一颗去暑的丹药。
Master Longming is an expert in medicine. She gave you a heat-dissipating pill. That's why you're alive.
多谢二位救命之恩。
Thank you for saving my life.
公子言重了，阁下不过是中了些许暑气，救命之恩实在是受之有愧。
It's gonna be hard to invent a voice for this guy since his voice is just my voice.
You're most welcome. You just overheated a little. We didn't save your life.
公子不必多礼。
Mister, there's no need for gratitude. Remember, everyone from Shu Mountain sounds like that.
前我们在折剑山庄品鉴大会，曾经见到一位灵音道长。
I feel like if I was holding a conversation with these people, I would feel uncomfortable standing on the other side of this post. Like, I realize it's not blocking your view or anything, but it just seems like a socially weird thing to do, to stand on the other side of this post.
When we were in the Broken Sword Manor, we met a Master Ling Yin. Judging by the name, Master Ling Bo, are you related?
灵一，她正是舍妹。
For non-Chinese-speaking viewers, remember that the name order is reversed in Chinese, so the surname comes first, hence why a Ling Yin and a Ling Bo might be related.
She's my younger sister.
Well, that was Ling Yin. She's my younger sister.
真是缘分了。
The very beginning of the game, Xie was doing like a sword in the stone trick. This guy has a sword embedded into his skull, which feels, unhappy.
Oh, that's quite a coincidence.
听闻中原江湖近10年来，南临北沈逐渐。
And it's been so long since we've seen a tiny hat. Instead, this guy just has a sword embedded in his skull.
I heard that in the recent decade in the Middle Plain, South Lin and North Shun families are slowly exiting the martial arts world. The 4 big families are now the most admired clans.
公子既然高兴皇甫夏侯，又曾出席品鉴大会，莫非就是这4大世家的贵人？
I heard Huangfu and Xiahou, so yeah, he's recognized some friends here. I mean, he also knew the names of the families, but I suspect, given that they all wear uniforms, that he's recognized our friends here.
The 2 misters here, the family names Huangfu and Xiahou, and you attended the sword appraisal conference. My voice changes slightly every time I say a word. Do you happen to be important people from the big 4 families?
这2位正是皇甫家和夏侯家的少主。
Oh yes, these are the most important 2 people, and thus the people you should kidnap if you want a ransom. Oops, shouldn't have said that.
These 2 are young lords of the Huangfu and Xiahou family. They'll be worth a lot if you ransom them.
得见2位少主，荣幸之至。
It's an honor to meet 2 young lords.
I will also punch my hand.
I couldn't take such a compliment.
惭愧。
I'm sorry. Such cultural differences.
刚才所言，几位是乘一块飞石，阴差阳错才掉落大漠中的。
I heard that you guys rode a flying rock and landed here by accident. Not as cool as surfing on a sword.
刚才没来得及细说，事情是这样的。
I didn't explain much. This is what happened.
Blah blah blah, she explained to him what happened. She explained the flying rock.
蜀山世界盘古之心的灵力悬于半空，没想到竟另有其时可浮于空中。天下之大，果然无奇不有。
The Shu Mountain borrows power from Pangu's heart to float in the air. I'm surprised that there are other flying rocks. The world is big, and there are always more strange phenomena.
几位此次经历这般大难，却是安然无恙，真算是上天护佑了。
You guys went through such a disaster and survived unscathed except for the one who almost died. We could say you've been blessed by heaven except for the one who almost died.
是贵人庇佑吧？要不是遇到你们，我们搞不好啊就要渴死在这里了。
You guys were blessed, except that you have Xiahou with you. That's not a blessing, he sucks, but the rest of you are blessed. We are blessed by good people. If it weren't for you, we would all have died of thirst.
希望你仔细反省，将来做事切勿。
They haven't actually given us any water yet. We could still die of thirst.
Hey, wait! If this is clearly like a creek. Do oases, like oases are usually springs, right? And they just sort of dry up where they are. Creeks in the desert aren't things. Like this all feels wrong. I feel like if there was an actual creek running through the desert, which of course could happen, then there would be a lot more foliage nearby because it must have been running for a long time. And otherwise, it would have to be like a spring.
I hope you can carefully reflect on your mistake and be thoughtful of your actions in the future.
I...
不生气，不生气。
Don't kill him! Don't kill him while other people are watching! Wait until no one's watching and then kill him! Don't be angry, don't be angry. He's bad-mouthing, but I did make a mistake. Let it go, let it go.
皇甫兄，此事就别再提了吧。
Huangfu, could you stop being such a dick? Brother Huangfu, can we stop mentioning this?
你又罢了。
You again? Fine.
Dut dut dut.
公子和凌波姑娘也是要去西北边的建筑那里吗？
Mr. Long and Miss Lingbo are going to the building in the northwest as well.
There appear to have been 2 buildings in total, and calling them buildings is slightly a stretch. They're more like tents. Ah, no, okay, they're not describing these buildings. There's other... Okay, understood. Yes, that is the ancient city Lulan. Okay, these buildings. What? I guess this isn't actually a closable gate. It just used to be. It's like, this makes no sense. No, it doesn't.
是这片大漠中最大的城池，作为西域诸国通商的必经之处，一度极为繁盛。后因水源日渐稀少而渐渐衰落。
Lulan used to be the Lulan country's capital. It's the biggest city in the desert. It's the passage for merchants from many other countries. It used to be prosperous until the water source dried.
楼兰国衰亡后，听闻楼兰移民
And then the whole civilization collapsed.
占据了旧城一角，继续在此生活。
When the Lulan country collapsed, the remaining citizens and other immigrants continued living here at a corner of the city until they all died. Okay.
夏侯少主真是博闻广识。
Xiaoho, you know so much stuff. Xiaoho, young Lord Xiaoho has seen and heard a wide range of things. So much knowledge. I don't dare.
皇府世家经营玉石生意，和西域客商多有往来，这些大多是皇府兄告诉我的。
Huangfu family trades jades with merchants from the Westlands very often. I heard this all from brother Huangfu.
I know literally none of these things. Pretending to be a humble man.
皇府兄，我们这也算是因祸得福了吧？
Brother Huangfu, I think we found something good in a disaster.
本就是要前往楼兰城。
Are you saying you intended to go to Lulan to begin with?
Yep, I misclicked. There we go.
是曾有此打算，但因路途过于遥远而放弃了。如今阴差阳错，竟直接落到楼兰城附近，可说是上天作美了。
We did plan so. We gave up because it was too far. But now, because of the accident, we're right at its gate. That's heaven's gift. Yeah, I don't...
来楼兰，难道也是为了那个传闻？
Are you here because of the recent news?
传闻
Is that news? Oh, wait, wrong voice. News. I'm psychic.
据传，从前年开始，楼兰古城不知为何与外界失去一切联系。无论是他国的游民，还是途经的商旅，都是一去不返，渺无音讯。
2 years ago, yeah, that's news. That's what news means.
2 years ago, Lulan lost all contact with outside. Every merchant who went into Lulan at all disappeared.
被这城吞噬了一般。
As if swallowed by the city.
这个倒是没有听说过。
We actually haven't heard of that.
竟有如此奇事！
But we are the protagonists of a video game, so that's interesting. How can there be such a strange thing?
一听到怪事就来精神，你还没吃够苦头啊？
You're spirited up as soon as you hear strange news. You haven't had enough pain?
'Cause I can give you more pain.
那两位来此是为了
And you two came here for...
蜀山派向以斩妖除魔、卫护众生为己任。若是此地怪事是因什么妖魔而起，凌波道长与我自然不能袖手旁观。
Shu Mountain always carries the duty of killing your guy monsters and protecting everyone.
Are you from Shu Mountain? I know she's from Shu Mountain. You aren't even wearing, like, the Shu Mountain colors. Whatever.
If the strange event is caused by some monster, Master Lingbo and I couldn't just sit there and watch. What are you doing? You're not even from Shu Mountain.
既然此地似乎并不太平，我们还是回中原为上。
Was that? I wonder if that was a weird glitch in just my audio system, or if the actual recording had that glitch in it. If this place is not peaceful, we should return to Middle Plain.
这
This.
那么，
But we're the protagonists of the video game. We have to go where the excitement is.
Then we'll divide up our supplies and give you some.
Let's see, you packed for 2, and now there's, 1, 2, more than 2.
No, we'll go with them.
皇甫少主，
Young Master Huangfu?
还说我莽撞呢。
And you were calling me blunt.
行走大漠与别地不同，若无经验丰富的向导和骆驼马匹，就算有水粮，我们怕是也走不出去。
Traveling the desert is different from anywhere else. Without experience, camels and horses.
Probably camels or horses, let's be. In fact, really just camels.
We will not get out of the desert safely even with supplies.
倒不如前往楼兰，看看能否找到商队或向导。
It's better if we just go to Lulan and see if there's any traveling merchants or guides and probably get swallowed and killed by the city. Oops.
皇甫少爷说的不错。
Young Lord Huangfu is right.
Huh.
那龙公子、凌波姑娘，同行去楼兰，就劳烦两位了。
Then I'll bother you two to guide us to Lulan.
乐意效劳。
I'm happy to help.
Oh, Xia joins here. That's right, the party is only Xia right now. Zhengzheng, Mu, Huangfu, and Longming, and Lingbo. Oh my god! Oh, I'm free! I'm free! Save. For next time, we're 16% through. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, join us on Discord at Yahweasel.com/Discord. Cheers from Yahweasel and DC.